The 88th Texas legislative session begins tomorrow, and KHOU 11 is at the state capitol to report on what this session means for you and your family. Here's the good news. There is a nearly $33 billion surplus in the state budget. The question is, what will lawmakers do with all that money? Today, Comptroller Glenn Hagar called the surplus historic at nearly 26% higher than it was 2 years ago. Governor Greg Abbott and Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick want a large chunk of that to go toward property tax relief. Patrick telling our sister station in Dallas he wants to raise the homestead exemption for Texas homeowners from $40,000 to $60,000 or higher.
But if you can get it to 70, 80, 90, 100,000 over the next couple of years, you're talking about taking a third off the top. So that would be a $3,000 saving.
Texas property owners have the 7th highest property taxes in the country. But not everyone is on board with Patrick's plan, and a battle is expected over how to spend the extra money. Our Gerald Harris live at the state capitol in Austin to explain it all. Gerald?
Yeah, with the Republican majority in both the House and the Senate, the question surrounding priorities will be hammered out by the two legislative leaders.
With Republicans keeping their advantage in the state legislature.
In Austin, it's going to be the House versus the Senate.
Republican chamber leaders Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick and Speaker of the House Dade Phelan will have a firm grip on what big issues will be tackled.
For Lieutenant Governor Patrick, it has been property taxes his entire career.
For the 150-member House, the Speaker will seek to prioritize addressing infrastructure.
He has pointed out that, look, in places like Houston, San Antonio, and other large cities like Austin, we've had boil water notices, as of late. I mean, that's not the kind of thing you're used to with big cities, maybe in small towns. So there's really a need.
But lawmakers will have to take a hard look at other pressing issues like the electric grid.
Have the reforms gone far enough? Do legislators feel confident about the resiliency of the grid?
To abortion, where Democrats and moderate Republicans may want to revisit the Texas abortion ban.
Do they consider the exceptions to rape and incest? I think that there may be a push on that.
And gambling legalization.
If they do it, it'll be in a very narrow way. It'll be in the prescribed geographic areas, perhaps in underdeveloped areas and urban centers like Dallas and Houston.
And Governor Greg Abbott is expected to outline his priorities in February when he delivers his State of the State address to legislators here at the Capitol in Austin. In Austin, Gerald Harris, KHOU 11 News.
Getting ready for the legislative session. Gerald Harris at the Capitol. Thank you.